Hello everyone! During the winter holidays, don't you love just spending time with your family? Well, one way you can do it is by baking cookies. Today, I'll be showing you how to make candy cane cookies. Let's go!
So now that we're gonna make cookies, of course we're gonna need ingredients and materials. Okay, so the first step of this is we have to crush the candy canes. So we will put them in a Ziploc bag and we have to zip it up really tight so it doesn't fall out. And we use our rolling pin and we smash it. Okay, so you have to make sure that when you crush the candy canes, you don't crush it too much so that it's powder, but you also want to still have chunks in it, so when you eat the cookies, when you eat the cookies, it'll taste like bits of pieces of candy canes are still inside. Okay, now let's set that aside. The next step we have to do is make the cookie dough. So, the first step, we cut half a cup of butter. Make sure the butter is softened, or else when you mix it together with the sugar, it'll be hard and not very easy to do. Then, once you're done, add 1 cup of granulated sugar. Once it's mixed, it should look light and fluffy, and now we can go on to the next step. Now we will set that bowl aside. Now we need to get a new bowl so we can add all the dry ingredients together. First, add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, then add another 1/4 a teaspoon of baking powder. Then we will add 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Now, after we add the baking soda, we'll add 1½ cup of flour. Make sure to combine all the dry ingredients evenly. Now we have made both the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients, so we have to combine them together. Before adding them together, make sure to add a little bit of the dry ingredients at once, otherwise it's going to go everywhere once you mix it. Then add the paddle attachment instead of whisk, so it'll combine it more easily. If you want, you can add a cover so the flour doesn't go everywhere with all the other things. Once the dough is done, you must take it out and put it on a parchment sheet paper. But I like to use a silicone sheet because it's reusable and good. Okay. So, we take this out and we put it on here. And then after that, we get the powdered sugar and then we spread it over the sheet. use a rolling pin again and roll it into a thick piece. If you don't want to make shapes, like with cookie cutters and stuff, you can just take pieces of it, roll it into balls, and squish it on the sheet so it's easier and you don't need to use the cookie cutters. Now you have to roll it out. Don't make the cookies too thin, otherwise when you cook it, it's gonna burn. And don't make them too thick, otherwise it won't cook and it's raw. So make it about at least 1 centimeter thick. When you're about halfway, add some more powdered sugar over it. Oh, and then when you're done this, add all of your candy canes onto it, well, some of it, and then fold it over, and then you mix it again. You can use the mixer to do this, but I like to fold it in myself because this way is fun. Now when you add all the candy canes together, use your rolling pin and roll it out again until it's 1 centimeter. When you finish, take the cookie dough and flip it over, and then spread a bit more sugar over it. Put them on a baking pad with a parchment paper so it doesn't